It's time. Are you ready? I am ready. No, you're not. Now you're ready.
Is this your expensive mic?
I hope you make a
Fuck yeah.
sample out of that.
You know the ones with the dog where they hold up the mic to the dog so it just goes.
That's what you just did.
But I was doing deep breathing.
So who are you, and what is your position here at Spark CycleWorks?
I just picked my nose. I don't know if you saw that. I'm Teo Markovich. It was my idea to make Javelin, and I made it myself, and I did it all by myself. Fuck you, man. I do a variety of different things. I help build the bandits. I help pack the bandits. I do all the inspections on the bandits. I do quality control. I am also Matt's little bitch. I'll do whatever he tells me to do. He says jump, I say how high. I help out anybody who needs help. John will sometimes pull me aside for questions for shit. Sometimes I'll help Taryn when she's doing custom bikes. Usually she doesn't need help, but every once in a while. But yeah, I kind of float around and help out what needs to be helped out. Customer service, making bikes, helping Matt, planning out events sometimes. Actually, I don't really do that, but I'll take credit for it. That's basically everything I do.
Yeah, I feel like everyone just thinks that you're just the Instagram person.
I do the Instagram. No, here's a fun fact. I've never done any of the Instagram. I've never run it, ever. Matt always ran it. But I was on there a lot, so people assumed. And I did edit a few videos, like the Bolt video I edited. Some of the videos I would edit, but I haven't edited in a long time. Matt also asked me for ideas, which I rarely give him. So keep giving me credit. I don't give a shit. Yeah, and then like every once in a while I'll use the bathroom too, so that's good. Do you think I should put one down here? Keep this one tight. There.
Maybe up against the side wall.
Yeah, that's what I was. Oh, that's good.
I gotta get in this particular spot here. This is a pain in the ass.
Pain in the ace.
Yeah, this particular spot is fucking impossible. This is why it's supposed to be a threaded piece on the frame instead of me doing this. One thing that's cool is how open the entire bike is.
Very open.
So like the whole front, everything's right there. You can just take the side panel off.
Right.
And
the other good thing is that when you have two people working, you can kiss each other.
yeah, you just, if you're having a bad day, you periodically
Just give a little smooch to the guy you're working with. Consensually. Ah, fuck me.
You've heard of happy ending, right?
You've heard of deep breathing. Now listen to Teo's deep breathing.
It's a great way to end the episode.
Exactly.
A happy ending.
That's right.
So this all kind of goes directly through here.
Fucking nail. Sorry, not you guys.
It's a lot of bleeping.
Yeah, I do have a mouth.
Our videos can use roughly like
Half.
5. Half.
10%.
It's like the clip is great, and then somewhere in there, during the most important part, you'll say something, and like, I can't use any of this now.
Well, I have $20 in my pocket.
I don't know, you've had it the whole time. I feel like your shirt becomes more unbuttoned as we go.
That'd be a really good fit.
Yeah, so one thing about this, Johnny, is that A lot of this stuff is not how it will be, but we're leaving some of it in the open for like the testing stuff. So like this whole wiring arrangement in the back where the lights go, it will not be like this on the final bike. Everything is like splayed out right now. This way we know and we can replace something if we need to.
I gotta say though, this is a nice thing. Oh, I gotta take this
Yeah.
thing.
But, you know, so in the future, this entire inner storage is just completely open. It's still very open right now, but it'll be way, way more open. Right now, I'm putting in this rail system. So the battery rests on this rail, and that just kind of prevents it from hitting and stuff.
Teflon rail.
Yeah. This was more ideal than doing like a foam, because the foam will compress over time. Let me connect this to power.
Do you want to get over here so you don't have to do that?
It's okay. So this is probably a good time for it to blow up again.
This is what happened last time.
No, I'm gonna connect it to power and then I'll lean over it.
We had it all. By we, I mean Matt did this all by himself 4 times.
And then I connected this all up, and then it blew. Because somewhere along the process, when I was pushing this in here, I broke a wire or something. I don't really know.
You going to that one?
And it must have. I don't know.
It's going to spark.
What's not on yet?
Okay.
Is that where the name of the company came from?
Spark, yes. We huff ozone. Because the only thing better than O2 is O3.
All right, so.
Okay, it hasn't blown yet.
Moment of truth?
Moment of truth.
Lights, camera, action.
Oh, I wish I recorded the headlight.
That's all right. You want to do it again?
No.
We'll do it again.
I'll get
Okay.
it at the end.
Taillights working.
So, let's see, turn signal.
Turn signal
working.
rear is working. Turn signal left is working.
Working. Brake light.
Brake light is working.
Till. So have you seen the brake light? It's pretty
yeah,
cool.
come here.
Pretty cool. So you got your turn signals,
running.
right? That's great. But then if you squeeze your brake, it.
Oh, nice.
I think it's pretty cool.
I mean, this thing's pretty bright as well, which is lovely.
So the interesting thing about what's going on is one brake is what you would call a high brake for the far driver. So it's sending 12 volts to the light, right? This is like a light switch. The other brake is considered a low brake. So instead of sending 12 volts out, it grounds. It just completes a grounding circuit. And that is what sends information to the controller to initiate regen. So essentially on this bike, regen is only connected to the rear brake, which was something we did intentionally because I personally hate when I'm riding these bikes that have regen and you just want to do a little bit on the front brake and then it activates regen and you fucking slam. So this one, it still cuts the power like a traditional e-bike, but regen only activates on the left hand, which is, I think, really, really nice and kind of unique. But because of that, there's this little thing right here. This is a relay. And the relay essentially is connected to the grounding circuit. So then when the relay grounds, then that completes its own circuit to do 12 volts. So if you listen closely, hopefully we'll pick it up on there. So the right brake is not going to make anything. You're just going to hear the handlebar clicking. And then the left brake, you can hear the relay initiating, right? Yeah. So one thing about the relay is it will make all this function nicely, but relays are rated to, I don't know, like 10,000 cycles, which is like, wow, 10,000 cycles. But, you know, that's not that much. When you think about it, it initiates every time you brake. So the relay itself is a quick disconnect. So if you ever get to the point where your brake doesn't turn the light on anymore, we just pop that out and pop a new one in. They're like $5. That seemed to be the best way to do it. When I'm doing testing, rather than running the 72 volt battery to the whole thing, I just run the minimum I can. So I'm running 14 volts That way the 12-volt converter steps things down, and then I'm just running 3 amps from the output. That way everything will light up. Because before we would just be like, oh, just connect it to the battery, and it'd be like,
Too much.
if you had one problem, it would just melt everything. So it's been a lot of melting.
Yeah. Carlin started a fire last week.
You did?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. We were building
The
Red Bandit.
Oh yeah, did we show that to you?
No.
Oh, you'll love it, dude. It looks very cool. We did a red cafe, just nothing fancy, just cafe racer parts, cafe bars, fairing, monolight, but we powder coated it red.
I saw the
you saw-
components, but not
Yeah,
the final.
it's together now. It looks very slick, especially with the red and black.
That's why I prefer the GoPro.
Oh, because is it
I
have
will
lag
miss
time
that.
on that?
Yeah, it's lag.
Matt and I both thought the stainless for sure, but I kind of do like the red.
I like the red light coming through the stone.
Me too.
You know what it looks like, right?
PC.
Looks like the heart.
Oh, okay. I like that.
The heart of the Javelin.